Desi Martinez Promotions presents a fighter's first showcase. Brought to you by Quintana Rum. Live from the beautiful Boeing Center at Techport in San Antonio, Texas. Get ready for an exciting night of world-class boxing. A Desi Martinez promotion.
All right, after that short commercial break, now we're ready for Justin Figueroa. And so without further ado, the insights onto one of the main fighters of this second fight of our main event, Justin Figueroa.
Born and raised in Atlantic City, Justin Figueroa's early years were marked by adversity. Bullied by his peers, he found himself facing constant challenges and struggles. It was at the age of 5 that Figueroa discovered boxing, thanks to his father's guidance. In the ring, he found more than just a sport. He found solace, strength, and a way to stand up for himself. With each punch thrown, Figueroa transformed his pain into power, his fear into fuel. Boxing became his escape, his sanctuary, and his path to redemption. Despite facing setbacks and challenges, Figueroa refused to be defined by his circumstances. With unwavering determination, he rose above the bully and emerged stronger than ever before. Today, Figueroa stands as a testament to the power of resilience and perseverance. With each fight, he not only showcases his skills in the ring, but also inspires others to overcome their own obstacles. As Figueroa prepares to battle in San Antonio, Texas, he carries with him the lessons he learned from his past. He fights not only for victory, but also to inspire others to find their strength and courage. Tonight, Figueroa looks to continue to defy the odds and looks to continue to write his own story of triumph and perseverance.
And so, in our previous fight, we saw Sebastian Rodriguez just improve to 7-0.
Yes.
Justin Figueroa, 7-0 coming into this fight. A young man, like a lot of other young fighters who are working their way up, champ. Young man who really looking to make his mark, and he thinks this fight here against a good opponent like Aguirre can provide that for him. And so Justin, young man, officially, he's a fighter who you look at him and you go, promise. But as you would tell anybody, there's a lot more that goes into that in terms of potential. Eventually, somebody's got to make that happen.
Yeah, and he has 7 fights, and you're just beginning. You're just at the beginning of your career, and now you start picking up your opponents start getting better and better and better, and now you have to really test yourself, like where can I get? How much better can I get than what I am right now? So that's a lot of time in the gym, a lot more training, a lot more doing your homework every single day, not just getting through it, but the guys get better. They get better. They hit harder. They're faster. They're strong. It's like, think about basketball. From high school to college to NBA or pro, semi-pro. They get better and better, and you have to keep up.
As you anticipate this fight, Carolina, is there a thing you're looking forward to the most in this fight between Figueroa and Aguirre?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Justin Figueroa sticking with his word that he's looking for a knockout tonight. He explained to me earlier, I want a knockout. I want to see if a knockout happens.
And so with Justin Figueroa set to come out, it appears that we are set for both to make their way into the ring. Christian Aguirre, fighting out of the blue corner, is set to make his way first. And so here, making his way into the ring, is a young man, comes in fighting out of Salt Lake City, Utah. He's 8-10 for his career. Half of his 8 wins have come by knockout. So a young man who shows some power at times, half his fights to be exact.
Yeah.
And as he makes his way into the ring, Christian escorted there by Mario Martinez Gomez in his corner. And Christian looking to when you look at the records, champ, would look to be an upset. He's 8-10 coming in. Figueroa, as we talked about, hasn't lost.
Yeah, I know. And, you would think Figueroa may just come by and just, just shoot him out of the water and just really do well. But this guy still has 18 fights. And so, it's a little bit more experience there. But, these guys are tough because he has 10 losses. I always say the guys with lost 10 or 15 or 20 losses are the toughest guys because they know they may lose. They know that they can get knocked out and they still step into the ring.
And they
that's
keep
the tough
coming
guy.
out. They keep coming out anyway, right?
That's the tough guy, yeah.
Now making his way into the ring, the aforementioned Justin Figueroa, known as Just in Time, makes his way, looking to stay undefeated early on in his career, run his record to 7-0. As he gets set to make his way into the ring, looking at a resume that includes a win over Jerome Clayton in mid-December. Won that by knockout. Previous fight was in July, unanimous decision over Jeff Lentz. May of last year, he beat Antoine McCullough, TKO, over in Atlantic City. Beat Manuel Morea, and you see him checking out his supposed watch, fitting his name of Just in Time as he makes his way into the ring. Before that aforementioned win against Manuel Morea, which came by technical knockout, he beat Raheem Cook back in February of last year. That a win by TKO. Jeremiah Kendrick, TKO, back in November of 2022. And he beat Tavares Smith, also by knockout, in August of 2022. So a look at the Justin Figueroa slate. He's got wins by knockout, technical knockout, technical knockout, technical knockout, technical knockout, unanimous decision, and knockout. He's got some power, champ.
Yeah, he's in there to knock out somebody. Yeah, like I said earlier, you get paid the same way, whether it's a first round knockout or a 10-round fight. It's the same pay.
Justin, one of those guys that's not interested in a full day's work, right? If you can get it done in a couple hours and then go home and relax, get it done in a couple of hours. Talking about Aguirre, and he's looking to break what's been a tough losing streak for him. His last several fights, John Bryant lost, Matthew Rodriguez lost, Alan Emmanuel Castano lost, Leonardo Ruiz lost, Larry Gomez, Manny Powell, Andreas Gutierrez. You have to go all the way back to October of 2018, his last win against Joey Alday Jr., our ring announcer.
Wow.
Humberto Lopez takes it from here.
Five-time world champs, San Antonio Spurs. Go Spurs, go! Next 6 rounds, middleweight division. Fight is brought to you by DMP, Jesse Martinez Promotion. In association with Fighters First Management. And sponsored by Figaroa. Tu ligas tu espíritu. Your 3 judges going this contest will be Wilfredo Espiron, Angel Mendez Ramos, and Joe Colby. And your referee for tonight, Tyrone Parker. Fight fans, are you ready? It's fixing to go down in San Antonio! Introducing first, out of the blue corner, fighting from Salt Lake City, Utah, with a record of 8 wins and 10 losses. With 4 wins by way of knockout, he is weighing in at 154. Desde Guadalajara, Mexico, Cristian El Toro Aguirre. And fighting out of the red corner, he is currently ranked number 67 in the United States with a perfect record, 7-0, with 6 wins by way of knockout. Weighing officially at 153 from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Please welcome Justin Time Figueroa.
Tyrone Parker, our referee, taking both fighters through the usual instructions. We get set for our second bout of the main event. Justin Figueroa, 7 wins, 6 by knockouts. Explosive young fighter. We'll see what he has in store for Christian Aguirre, nicknamed El Toro.
Jesse, you had mentioned earlier that just because he has 10 losses under his belt, Christian Aguirre shouldn't be somebody that you think could be an easy fight. Somebody like him could have more experience under their belt, and that's exactly what he said to me earlier today. He said that basically as he got bigger physically, he took more risk, and he was willing to fight more undefeated fighters, and that helped him grow as a fighter.
Yeah, and, the thing is, he's still fighting an undefeated fighter who's very strong, likes to knock everyone out. But he has that experience, though. He's been in the ring 18 times, and that means he's been training the 18 times or whatever, much more than what's his name? Justin.
Christian Aguirre.
Yeah, Justin. So there's a lot to say for experience, but there's also a lot to say about power that Justin has.
And he is looking to rebuild his boxing career, and he actually said that those losses motivated him to get better, and he is a huge fan of the great Mikes, Mike Tyson and Michael Jordan, and his favorite quote from Michael Jordan is, it doesn't matter how many failures you have, that's why you're successful, because of all your failures. So he doesn't see these losses as something that'll hinder him. It actually helps him grow.
He can take a big step toward making that.
Yes, with the win tonight.
Yeah, making that change of course for himself, as both fighters feeling themselves out here early. Gone through about a minute and a half in the opening rounds. Both in the center of the ring for the better part of round number 1. There's a right hand by now, a combination, all of it by Justin. Figueroa looking to come in. There's an overhand right, then a left to the body.
Justin is known for being a pretty boy. If you guys look, he has nice facial structure in his cheekbones, and he's also somebody who's somewhat of a showman. And what he wants to do is he wants to leave an impact for where he's from, Atlantic City. There's no big fighters, any big sports figures to come out of Atlantic City, so he wants to set the tone for Atlantic City and become a megastar.
Interesting note about Atlantic City, Carolina, because you know it so well as a boxing town, and it's just well known up and down the Northeast. But in terms of athletes who come out of there, excellent point. It's a lot of musicians, a lot of movie stars coming from that area. But in terms of athletes,
yeah, we've seen a lot of fights out of Atlantic City, but has there been a world champion? No. So that's exactly what his motivation is.
Couple of big rights by both fighters, missing, and now it's Figueroa taking the action to Christian Aguirre. There's the warning as we get inside the final 10 seconds of round number 1. Figueroa, a couple of uppercuts there trying to get inside. There's the bell.
You can see Christian's kind of used to taking these big punches. He was showing Justin that he wasn't hurt by a big right hand that he caught, but his face is showing that he's been getting hit. He's starting to get marked up now.
Yeah, you can see as you look up at him now, you're right, champ, right underneath that right eye.
Yep.
You see the leavings there of a mark, the beginnings, and sure enough, putting that ice, compressing that, what's turning into a welt there underneath that right eye.
And he's been having he's had his gloves up very high, but he's still getting caught. They're still getting around those gloves and getting caught in the jaw or on the cheek.
We mentioned how Mario Martinez Gomez is in the corner of Christian Aguirre. Well, over in Justin Figueroa's corner, he's got Arnold Robbins, Johnny Gibbs, and Danny Milano. So a powerful young talent they're working with here as Justin gets set, as does Christian, set to come out for round number 2.
One thing I noticed about Justin, he's very muscular, but that tends not to really help you when you start going to, the 6, 8, and 10, 12 rounds. All that muscle is just going to make you fatigue.
This one's scheduled for 6 rounds. As Figueroa throws a left, now jabbing there with, throws a right, now jabbing with a left.
And Justin did say that he wants to work behind his jab and set up for body work, which is probably what the plan is. It's going to be interesting seeing, can he still be the knockout artist that he's been the past 7 fights of his? Is he able to get a knockout tonight? And that's, like I said earlier, what I'm looking for. His goal is to get a knockout. He didn't predict the round that it would be in, but that is exactly what I'm looking for. If he's a knockout artist, then I'm hoping the fans get exactly what they expect from him.
Aguirre signaling to his corner moments ago. He said, I got this, I got this. They were barking at him, and he kind of gave the signal, well, I got it. Calm down a little bit. I got it. Oh, big right hand by Justin. Don't know if it connected, though. Justin stays busy there trying to get inside. There's that overhand right.
It's funny because even when you're going through this in the fight, you know, you got someone trying to knock you out with every punch and you have punches coming at you, you can still hear your corner. That's being calm in the ring. We call that being, you know, calm and aggressive at the same time.
Be truthful here, champ. How often did you try to tune out the corner when you're in the middle saying, hey, look, I'm the one in here. Let me deal with this right now in this moment.
You know, I would hear the commentators talk about, oh, he got hit hard, and I would look at it. No, I didn't. You know, but, you know. Sometimes they see something that, you know, like they say, Leja's hurt, and I look at it, I'm not hurt.
No, I'm not hurt. Let me prove it. I'll look at you right now in the middle of the broadcast.
Yeah.
Figueroa was saying that he was looking to get a lot of punches around the body, and that's exactly what he's been doing in this round. He's been able to strategically work himself into Aguirre's frame and punch him multiple times in his body. It's been fun to watch.
Well, like I said earlier, Christian Aguirre, he keeps his hands up very, very nice. When the punches start coming out, he keeps his hands up like that. But some punches do get through.
As I watch Justin through these first couple of rounds, I notice he's pretty technically sound in terms of the, you know, where he starts, his approach, and then kind of getting back into a defensive possession as well.
Yeah, he's a we call him, like, you know, he's a clean fighter right now. He looks clean. Doesn't make too many mistakes. Keeps his hands up high. Punches hard.
It does seem like he is fighting very strategically, and there's a knockdown.
Well, I think they're going to say no knockdown.
Yeah,
no
push.
knockdown. Okay.
Yeah, it was a push.
It was
yes.
a push. Okay.
He should warn Justin for pushing. Yeah, that's what he's going to do next.
There we go.
Maybe
And we were just talking about clean fighting. And
maybe
the
take a
push.
point off. Probably not. I don't know if he warned him yet. That's his warning. One more time and they take points off.
Okay, you see Tyron Parker talking to both fighters. As mentioned, champ, the warning there to Figueroa comes back with the right. Now both fighters exchanging in the middle of the ring.
Going at
Some
it.
furious action to end round number 2.
We were just talking about how clean the fight was, and then the push occurred, and the referee did have to intervene and say he would deduct points if it continued.
What he told Christian Aguirre when he came in to talk to him, he told him, don't you retaliate. That's what they, so he's keeping peace in the ring.
Keeping things calm because he knows, especially in this environment, that's not, it's not natural. It's instinctive.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, heck, we see it in other sports. How is it not going to happen in a sport where the main point is to hit the other guy? Like, that's the actual point.
Yeah.
Champ, I have a question.
No, go ahead, Caroline.
Champ,
Absolutely.
real quick question for you. So in those moments where they tell you to calm down, how hard is it to maintain your composure if somebody does do something that you would deem would be a dirty move, for example?
Well, sometimes you want to retaliate, but I always felt that the best way to retaliate is to punch him. That's okay for just punch him. Don't kick him, punch him.
By the way, it's allowed in this sport.
Exactly.
It's not only allowed, it's encouraged
punch
in this sport.
Punch him more.
Here we go, underway with round number 3. Figueroa again. Busy. Left hand connected. Another left hand. Aguirre out of trouble for now. Justin much busier, though, to begin this round.
Aguirre keeping his arms up.
Get the sense that these combinations are kind of wearing at Aguirre a little bit.
Well, definitely the arms, because he's hitting all arms. So definitely the arms. But I think Aguirre's hoping that he tires out, too.
A couple of shots to the body for the fighter from Salt Lake City. That's Christian Aguirre. Has Justin against the ropes. This one's scheduled for 6. We're in round 3.
See, now Christian's doing the right thing. He's putting pressure on Justin, making him wear out. because he's throwing a lot of hard punches. Now he's tired. Now he's getting pressured.
Aguirre has Justin against the corner. I think both fighters.
Little wrestling doesn't hurt either.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, and now stepping in is our referee, Tyrone Parker. Start again.
Oh, nice uppercut
There's
inside.
an uppercut for Aguirre. Left hand for Justin. Again, both fighters are in the middle of the ring. As Aguirre now pushing Justin back toward the ring, the corner, I should say, gets him there.
Oh, there's another push.
Justin pushing right back, saying, if you're going to be allowed to do it, I'm going to do it too. A couple of shots to the body.
Oh,
There's
nice
a
right
left hand to the chin. Another left hand to the chin, then a right. Aguirre covering up. There's a shot to the body for Justin.
Aguirre's nose is busted now.
There's a right.
Aguirre looks a bit more fatigued going later into this round. And we still have 3 more left, so I'm wondering if he will be affected in the next 3 rounds based off of the way he looks right now.
They're on Tyrone Parker, making it a point here to come over and say, all right, let's stop it with the clawing and the clinching here. Aguirre coming back inside. One thing is, Aguirre is not backing away. He's not backing down, still moving forward. Figaroa left hand. Appear to rock Aguirre back just a little bit. Just enough.
Oh,
another left hand.
same left
And
hook.
now he's
And
in
here we
trouble. Justin,
Oh.
we go to the ground, and it'll be interesting to see how Tyrone Parker
That was a
scores
knockdown.
this.
He knocked him down.
Oh.
Yeah, no
knockdown's
punch.
the official call. But to your point, champ, I think if Justin doesn't fall on
Yes.
top of Aguirre, I
Well,
think that's a knockdown.
I think he hit him and hurt him, but pushed him down or fell on top of him. He's going to warn him again.
Boy, in a sense, you could say Justin
And he was
Figueroa.
hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, he cost himself a knockdown there.
Yep, he did. Oh,
Aguirre with a left
Wow.
hand, catching Figueroa right as the bell
Wow.
sounded. Oh, those last 20 seconds or
Wow.
so, very, very action-packed.
I'm telling you, Christian has those 10 losses, but he has 18 fights. That's experience, and it's working for him right now.
As you see these first 3 rounds, Carolina, your thoughts here on what you've seen. Now, these last couple of seconds of round number 3, very exciting. How do you see this fight now that we're halfway through?
It could go either way. It's been really exciting so far. And Christian Aguirre, like Champ has said, he's had a lot of losses under his belt, but he does look very strong coming into the last 20 seconds of the fight. Ended up with that nice left jab to end the 3rd round. It's been really fun to watch.
Champ, we're at the midway point. If this thing does go the full 6, how do you see it to this point?
Oh, right now, I think Justin's winning the fight, but not by much, maybe by a round or so. But Aguirre is fighting tough and fighting strong. It's just one punch can end the fight by either fighter.
We saw both fighters land some shots there at the end of round number 3.
Aguirre has mentioned that he is bigger than a lot of people think. So he was saying that he was expecting Figueroa to think he was a bit smaller, but he knows that his size can be used to his advantage, and that's what he's doing tonight, is making sure that his presence is felt and keeping the fight pretty even for the most part.
And now you see our referee, Tyrone Parker, really getting involved. Making sure that Justin Figueroa is okay, directing Aguirre there to the corner. Point taken away from Christian Aguirre, champ.
I don't like that because he said stop, but he yelled at it from the other side of the corner while they were still engaging, and he didn't come between them. He just said stop. You don't always hear everything when the ref says because you're in the middle of combat. You're punching and you hear maybe a punch was hitting them on the ear at the same time. You don't always hear the ref.
Figueroa there with the right hand, then the shot to the body. Aguirre looking to answer. There's a jab for Justin. Right hand connects. Down goes Aguirre.
Down back of the head.
But But that'll count as a knockdown.
Yep.
I had the butt ready to go because I could have swore I saw the official here, Tyrone Parker, start to signal no knockdown. That was not the case. Count that as a knockdown there for Justin Figueroa, who lands the right, then the left. Figueroa is taking control of the fight now.
Ever since the ref took away that point from Aguirre, it seems like there's been a switch, and Justin Figueroa has been establishing his dominance since that moment.
A minute and a half here to go in round number 4. You mentioned the height, Carolina, for the fighters. Are both listed at 5'10" coming in. Because of his build, Justin Figueroa appears a little bit taller, a little bit more slender.
By Christian.
And now both fighters exchanging good shots there in the middle of the ring. Figueroa's jab keeping Aguirre off balance. A shot there with the left hand.
Oh.
Aguirre now has Figueroa against the corner. Throwing that right uppercut there in close range, not really connecting though with effectiveness. A left hand there by Justin.
Christian is hanging in tough right now and taking the fight to Justin.
There's Aguirre covering up, trying to get inside. Figueroa, left hand.
Oh.
Big right hand, not solid, but a big one for Aguirre. Threw another one, that one did miss. Now Aguirre a little bit busier.
Good entertaining fight. Look at these guys. No one's taking a backward step. They're not trying to. Oh.
Big swing and a miss shortly after the bell. We're through 4 of a scheduled 6 as Justin Figueroa looks for his 7th knockout in his 8th fight. So far, champ, he's thrown a couple of good punches that maybe against other fighters would have knocked him down and kept him down for good. Christian Aguirre showing a good jaw tonight.
I'm telling you, he's trying, like I said, he's fought that many times, so he has a lot of experience, and he's putting it to use right now. But he has taken some big punches, but he has a great chin. I think if we see his notes, he's been stopped 5 times, but in 10 losses, you know. So he does take a punch.
And Carolina, as we look at now the first 4 rounds, anything that stood out to you about round number 4 and the way that span of 3 minutes kind of went?
I feel like there was a transition after the referee took away a point from Christian Aguirre. Then we saw a switch. Justin Figueroa kind of felt a little bit of power with that, and he came out a lot more aggressively towards the final minutes of the game. But Aguirre hung in there. This fight is really good. It's really close, and this is exactly what we expected from DMP Boxing. A great, great matchup between these two.
Yeah, the champ mentioning a little while ago that the undercards were well matched.
Oh.
Couple of exchange of good punches there by both fighters.
Both fighters.
A couple of left hands by Figueroa.
I think this will be the last round. Christian's ready. I see something that when he came out of the corner, it just didn't look right.
Okay, well, the champ.
I hope I'm wrong,
We
though.
nicknamed him Nostradamus earlier because he called a couple of fights right on cue. Let's see if Nostradamus Leja reveals himself again here in round number 5 of a scheduled 6 between these two good fighters, Justin Figueroa and Christian Aguirre.
I hope I'm wrong, because Christian is just fighting so hard. He's putting it out there, and
you can tell he's playing it. He's fighting his heart out.
Yeah, it's hard to see this. You know, only that because I know he's getting hit hard, but he keeps fighting back.
There we go. Both those shots connecting. Now the punch is getting through.
Yep,
They're getting through that wall. Left hand, overhand by Figueroa. That jab by Justin, showing that right. Aguirre wants a low blow. Tyrone Parker separating the two. Christian Aguirre motioning to the crowd.
Trying to get the crowd riled up
the ref got upset because Christian was telling him what to do, like, hey, call the shot. He got hit low and he didn't say anything about it.
And Figueroa sticking his tongue out to the camera. Also showboating as well tonight.
And now the showmanship starting to show itself. Left hand by Figueroa, another one. Aguirre is from Salt Lake saying, hey, don't hate me because I'm a Jazz fan, more than likely, San Antonio. Come rally behind me. Nearing a minute here in round number 5. Scheduled to go 6.
Figueroa has the card trunks. They're on brand for the Atlantic City
Oh, good body shot.
theme.
See the diamond, couple of spades on those trunks. See the hearts on the back of the trunks as well. Center of the ring here. Action slowing down is no doubt fatigue playing a factor now that these fighters have gone 5 rounds. And as we mentioned with Justin Early, there's a right hand as he lunges forward. Just missed with it. Left hand catches Aguirre as he's coming in.
Nice.
Aguirre still throwing.
Yeah, he's throwing. I love the fight that there's no quitting him at all.
There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that Aguirre fights with a lot of heart.
The jab for Figueroa. Aguirre standing toe to toe. Figueroa, you can tell waiting for the ball. The little showmanship with the steps there for Christian Aguirre, saying you didn't hurt me. I'm right here. 25-year-old Justin Figueroa now into round number 6. How'd you see round 5, champ?
Figueroa is winning the fight, and I think he's winning every round, but it's not easy for him. He's getting hit a lot, but he's winning the fight. And it's just a very entertaining fight because Aguirre there's no quitting Aguirre, and you almost want him to stop fighting. Like that's enough, that's enough. But he's a warrior.
And if you're in Christian's corner right now, are you telling him, look, this is the last round? I mean, you're behind. There's no doubt you're behind. There's only one way you win.
There's only one way you win. You need a knockout.
Carolina, that being said, you expecting some fireworks here in round number 6?
I mean, I'm hoping. I was told I was going to get a knockout. I'm hoping I get a knockout. But one thing about Aguirre is, like you guys said, he fights with a lot of heart. So that knockout might not happen. And Aguirre has his dad in his corner, his biggest supporter. And it just is a testament of what he believes in, which is...
And down goes Aguirre. Back up on his feet, has his hands up in the air. He's ready to continue.
He has no quit in him at all.
Here comes Justin. You can tell he senses blood now.
Yep.
Backing Aguirre against the ropes. Dangerous territory for Christian Aguirre. Justin, left. A right connects after the big left just missed. Going inside.
Figueroa hitting him with a flurry of punches.
Hard right. Got the side of the head. That jab working.
Justin keeping his distance just so he can land that hard punch now. He's going to throw something big.
Waiting for that moment.
He's just waiting for the moment. There you go.
Threw a couple there, has him against the ropes. Aguirre took a couple of shots, still on his feet. Answers with a couple of rights, nice. A right uppercut. There's a right hook, goes to the body of Figueroa. Under a minute and a half here in the fight.
Oh.
Right hand for Figueroa. To Figueroa by Aguirre. Now there's a left. Justin doing just enough to keep Christian Aguirre, from an all-out attack here and a last-ditch effort, knowing he's behind, needing a knockout to win in this final round. Big left. Another left to the body. Figueroa catching Aguirre with the left.
Aguirre's doing the right thing. He's going to the body because he knows he can't hurt Justin to the face or to the head. So he's going to the body now.
Figueroa, a little busier. Aguirre now appears to be out on his feet.
Oh,
Justin with a big flurry. Aguirre in corner, in trouble, in the corner.
He
and
threw
now
him down. They got to take a point off him.
on
He
the
should take a point
ring
off.
Should take a point off. He was
Yep, he
pushed,
pushed
down
him down.
again.
and he's going to have to right there. The crowd not happy about it, but that really, when you look at it, an easy call for referee Tyrone Parker.
And this fight with almost 10.
1 point off. There it is, officially.
There it is. It's official. Both fighters getting a point taken off tonight.
And so Figueroa now back in his corner. Not his actual corner, but a corner. As we resume with the final moments of the fight. Figueroa left hand. Now a big flurry.
A flurry of
Christian
punches left.
Aguirre gets the ropes. Can he survive? Final 10 seconds of the fight.
An electric
Justin in no
final
hurry.
minute.
And there's the final bell. Justin Figueroa and Christian Aguirre going the full 6 rounds. You could see that Figueroa was hoping that a knockout would come just in time.
Just in time.
It did not.
This is his second fight that went the distance in his professional career. So that's just a testament to Christian Aguirre and how he is relentless and will always get back up, and he has no quit in him. It was an absolutely incredible fight.
So as we await the official ruling here, any doubt in either of your minds as to who won the fight?
No, not at all. Not at all.
No, I'm with
Justin.
Justin
won
all
the
the way.
fight. But I'll tell you what, I'm one of these guys that I see Justin, great fighter there, but I have more admiration for Quitos here. He's just a great fight.
I'm glad you said that, champ, because you led me right where I was going to go.
Aguirre, I'm sorry. I said
Do you look at Aguirre and do you go, that's a guy right there. That's he may not have all the skill. He might not have that natural talent, but give me that guy's heart, give me that guy's will, and I can work with a guy like that.
Of course. That's what you can't teach that.
Yeah.
You cannot teach that. But like I said before, the guys I admire, the guy that has 10 losses or 12 losses, who's been stopped 10, 15 times, because you know he gets into the ring knowing he's going to lose. When a guy who has a better record goes into the ring knowing he's going to win, and he has a better chance of winning, and I admire this guy because he knows he's going to lose and still walks into the ring. That's tough to do.
And there is, you see a replay of the knockdown for Figueroa, and then that one, the one that was ruled not a knockdown, although Justin Figueroa had Christian Aguirre in trouble.
Yep.
And so, Carolina, as you get sent to go prepare the winner, we assume it's going to be Justin Figueroa. Wondering if you're, and I'm thinking I know the answer to this, wondering if you're going to bring up the fact that he didn't quite deliver on his promise to you of a knockout.
That's exactly what I'm going to ask him about. I want to ask him if he's satisfied with his performance because, of course he had a win, but I want to know, did he want to get the knockout, and how does he feel about what happened tonight?
Okay, both fighters at the center of the ring. We are set for the official announcement of who won this fight. And so with that, our ring announcer, Humberto Lopez, set to let us know the victor in a fight that went all 6 rounds, a matchup of 2 super welterweights.
And your winner by unanimous decision, and still undefeated from Atlantic City, Justin
Well, champ, no surprise, Justin Figueroa, the winner, and no surprise, he did it by unanimous decision.
Yes,
And so our Carolina team climbing into the ring, set to interview Justin here in an interview that you'll not only see on the broadcast, but also the folks here at Techport will listen to as well. And so let's send it into Carolina.
knockout artist. Are you satisfied with your performance tonight?
I am very, very satisfied. I didn't come here to get a knockout. I came here to entertain San Antonio, and I feel like that's what I did. And a big shout out to this Mexican warrior right here. Shout out to all my Mexicans. I love my Mexicans. That's a Mexican warrior right there. And I was glad we were able to put on a good show for you guys. Let's do it again.
So what is next for you? What do you want to do now that you were able to get this win tonight?
Tough fight, a couple bumps and bruises, but I'm ready to go again. I think I'm going to go home and fight in my hometown of Lang City. So if you guys ever want to go, take a trip down to Lang City, hit the beach up, do a little bit of gambling, check your boy Justin time out in Lang City. I'm all for it. But my next move is up to my manager, the best in the game, Jolene Mazone, wherever she is. And shout out to Adrian Clark, Fighters First Management. Thank you to Desi Martinez Promotions. A hell of a setup here. Great job, guys. Thank you very much. Anything else?
Your shorts, you have the ace cards around you. What do they symbolize for you?
I like to be creative. I like to stand out. One night I was sitting in my office at home, and being from Lang City, of course, the casinos, and this idea came up, the cards. I was like, oh, never seen anybody with the cards on there. And then, you know, the A side, ace, the ace of this. So I picked it out. I thought it was very nice. The trunks came out nice, and it's different. So that's why I went with it.
Thank you so much, Justin. Congratulations.